So here we are for number 1. A veterinarian divided 3/4 of a bottle of medicine equally among 6 sick cats. How much did she give each sick cat? So we have 3/4 of a bottle among the 6 cats. So what are we cutting up? We're cutting up the 3/4 divided into 6 different groups. So we have 3/4 times 1/6, because remember 6/1 is the original, and then you do keep, change, reciprocal. We can cross simplify here, 3 and 6. 3 becomes 1 and 6 becomes 2. We multiply our numerators and get 1, and then 4 times 2 is 8. So it is 1/8 of a bottle. For number 2, Aaron's bird feeder holds 9 1/3 cups of bird seed. Aaron is filling the bird feeder with a scoop that holds 2 1/4 cups. How many cups, or how many scoops of bird seed will she need to put into the feeder? So we have 9 1/3 cups, and then we're putting it, dividing it up into 2 1/3 cups. So we have 9 1/3 divided by 2 1/3. We're going to change both of these into improper fractions. And we have 28/3 divided by 7/3. Now we need to do our keep, change, reciprocal. Don't forget that even with your improper fractions. So we have 28/3 times 3/7. We can cross simplify our 3's, and those both becomes 1. We can cross simplify 28 and 7. 7 becomes 1, 28 becomes 4. We multiply straight across and we get 4/1, which ends up equaling 4 scoops. Because the question says how many scoops of birdseed will she need to put in. For number 3, Tommy's dog eats 2 cans of food each day. He currently has 3 2/3 cans of dog food. For how many days will the current supply of dog food last? So we have our 2 cans. He has 3 2/3 cans of dog food. So we're going to do 3 2/3 divided by 2. Remember, that's going to be 2/1. We're going to change this to an improper fraction. So we have 3 times 3 plus 2 is 11/3 times 1/2. We multiply straight across and get 11/6. Remember, top dog in the house, 11 divided by 6 goes in once. Then we have 5 left over, so that is 1 5/6 days. Okay, so now what you're going to do is you're going to flip it over and you're going to take 2. When you're done with it, I want you to see your teacher for the answer key or where they've told you to see it, and go ahead and check the back. And then if you have any questions, your teacher will give you some time later in the class period to be able to review that. But make sure you check it correctly, check your units, and make sure your answers are correct.